Welcome to English Speak Podcast.
Learn with English Podcast Corner.
Hey, Jack. Good morning. You look quiet today. Not tired exactly, but softer than usual.
Yeah, soft is a good word. I woke up before the sun today. It was still dark and the world felt very still. I just sat there for a moment, not thinking, not planning, just breathing.
I love mornings like that. A quiet beginning, like the world is whispering.
Yeah, exactly. Whispering. Not shouting, not pushing, just existing.
And hello to everyone listening. I'm Jemmye.
And I'm Jack. Welcome to our slow, calm English podcast, where we talk like friends sitting on a porch, watching the morning sky.
Yes. And before we begin, just a reminder. The PDF of this entire long script is in the description. You can download it, study with it, or follow along with us.
It's all down there waiting for you. All right. Today's topic is one that goes deep. Not into grammar, not into rules, but into the mind.
Yes. Today, we're talking about something beautiful and challenging. Training your brain to think in English.
Jemmye, I want to start with something simple. Do you remember the first time you tried to think in another language?
Oh, wow, yes. I remember it clearly. I was young, maybe 15, trying to learn French because I thought French sounded romantic and elegant.
You elegant? Okay, maybe a little.
Hey, I can be elegant, sometimes. But seriously, I remember sitting in my room, trying so hard to think in French, but everything felt heavy. My thoughts were slow, like trying to walk through deep water.
That's such an accurate description.
It didn't feel natural. It didn't feel comfortable. And I thought something was wrong with me.
Yeah. A lot of learners think that. But nothing is wrong. The brain just isn't ready yet.
Exactly. Thinking in English or any new language is emotional. It's about letting go of control.
Letting go of perfection, too.
Yes. And allowing English to enter your mind slowly, gently, like water filling a cup.
Many people ask us, what does it actually mean to think in English? And I always say it means English becomes the first language your brain reaches for.
Yes. When you see something and your mind labels it in English automatically.
When you feel something and the emotion forms in English.
When you're walking alone and a little English sentence floats into your mind, like, I like this weather, or I feel peaceful today.
Thinking in English isn't about being perfect. It's about being natural.
Exactly. It's like learning to breathe differently, slowly, softly, with time. Jack, why do you think it's hard?
Because the brain is loyal. Very loyal. It protects the language you were raised with. Your first language is like a warm blanket. A childhood blanket. Full of memories, smells, stories.
Yes, and English is new, cold at first, strange, uncertain.
The brain says, no, I know this other language better. Let's stay there. It's not resisting you. It's trying to help you.
And learning to think in English means gently teaching your brain, it's okay, we can explore something new.
Not forcing, not rushing, just guiding.
Like taking a child by the hand. The first real step is very small. Think in English for just a few seconds.
5 seconds. 10 seconds. Tiny, tiny moments.
People think they need an hour. No, you need small sparks.
Yes, sparks that grow into a fire.
For example, you wake up and think, I'm awake. That's it. One sentence.
Or you're cooking and you think, I cut vegetables. You stir the pot. Simple thoughts. Simple thoughts grow into simple sentences. Simple sentences grow into natural thinking.
This is one of the easiest habits. Name the objects around you, even slowly, one at a time.
For example, right now I see microphone, desk, window, morning light.
And I see paper, pen, coffee cup, headphones, a small plant.
When you name things, your brain stops translating. It uses English directly.
And the beautiful thing is, you don't need full sentences, just awareness.
Self-talk is so underrated. People think it's weird, but honestly, everyone talks to themselves.
Yes, we all do it. We just don't admit it.
And self-talk in English is powerful. It teaches your brain to form sentences on its own.
Start simple, slow, gentle.
For example, I feel hungry. I walk now. That bird is loud. I like this breeze.
Your voice becomes your teacher. Your thoughts slowly follow. Many learners make a big mistake. They try to think in complex English and their brain panics.
Yes, like trying to lift a heavy weight on the first day at the gym.
Begin with tiny sentences. I go now. I feel sleepy. I drink water. I open door.
Simple English equals fast growth.
And simple thinking is still thinking.
Emotions don't need translation. They're universal.
And they're the best place to start.
I feel calm. I feel scared. I feel happy. I feel lonely. I feel okay.
These words help shape your inner English voice.
And an inner voice is everything.
Silence is your friend. Silence creates space.
Space for English to enter naturally.
Imagine sitting by a window, listening to the rain, and thinking quietly. The rain sounds soft. The air feels cool.
Those simple thoughts are powerful, more powerful than big sentences.
English grows in silence.
You don't need long study sessions. You need tiny moments.
Yes, moments like while brushing your hair, while washing dishes, while putting on shoes, while waiting for the bus, while standing in line.
These little English moments build a new habit, a new mental world.
A world where English feels natural. Jack, can I share a deeper story? Something a little emotional?
Of course, I love your stories, and our listeners do too.
Okay, so years ago, before I was confident in learning languages, I had this moment, a quiet moment, a moment that really changed how I thought about thinking in English or any language.
I'm listening.
Okay, so I was in a small cafe alone. It was winter, snow outside, soft music in the background, very soft, like a heartbeat. I was drinking hot chocolate and I was feeling, I don't know, lost, disconnected.
That sounds heavy.
It was. I felt frustrated. because I wanted to think in French, but my mind kept running back to English. Every thought felt slow and painful.
That's normal, though.
I know, but in that moment, it felt like failure. Then something happened. Something small, but powerful.
What was it?
A little girl, maybe 7 years old, ran past my table, and she said something in French. Just one sentence. Je vais aller dehors. It means, I want to go outside.
Okay.
And when she said it, I suddenly understood it instantly, without translating. It just entered my brain in French, and I felt something open inside me, like a small window I didn't know was closed.
Wow.
That one moment taught me something huge. Thinking in another language doesn't always start inside you. Sometimes it begins when your brain suddenly connects with something real.
A natural connection. Not forced, not pushed.
Yes, a soft connection.
You know, your story reminds me of something that happened to me when I was learning Spanish.
Tell me.
I was in a small town in Mexico. It was evening, that time when the sky turns orange and pink. I was sitting outside a small shop, eating tacos. And I had been trying all week to think in Spanish, but it just wasn't working.
The same frustration I felt?
Exactly. I kept translating everything, like my brain was stuck in English.
I get that.
And then, an elderly man sat next to me. He was quiet at first. Then he looked at my food and said, "Están buenos?" It means, are they good?
And
Without thinking, I said, "Sí, están muy ricos." They're very tasty. It just came out. No thinking, no translating, just natural.
that's a powerful moment.
I remember feeling shocked. I even looked around like, wait, did I just say that?
Those moments stay forever.
Yes, they stay in your heart.
They show you that your brain can learn, even when you feel stuck.
Let's go back to the topic. Another beautiful way to train your brain is to think in images.
Yes, this is huge because the brain understands pictures faster than words.
Exactly. If you hear the word apple, don't imagine the word in your language. Imagine the apple itself.
Red, shiny, smooth, fresh.
If you hear rain, imagine rain hitting the window, the smell of wet earth, the soft sound.
If you hear beach, imagine the sand in your toes, the sun on your skin, the waves moving in and out.
When the brain connects English to images, thinking becomes natural. You don't translate, you experience it.
This is one of my favorite methods. Use your senses to think in English.
Yes. Touch, smell, taste, sight, sound. They help bring English into your real life.
I smell coffee.
The air feels cold.
I hear cars passing.
I see sunlight on the floor.
This blanket is soft.
These tiny sentences are the seeds of English thinking.
Seeds that grow into a big tree with strong branches.
Many learners feel scared of English. They feel judged, embarrassed, afraid to make mistakes.
Yes, but English thinking grows faster if English feels safe, comforting, warm.
English should feel like a soft blanket, not a test.
So, you must create a safe English space in your mind.
A place where mistakes are allowed, where slow thinking is okay, where silence is not failure, but part of the process.
Let's explain something important about the mind. The brain learns through repetition, but gentle repetition.
Not stress, not pressure, not fear.
Yes, fear actually blocks learning. Stress slows your brain down.
But calmness, softness, peace, these open the brain.
That's why slow thinking is good for English learners.
Exactly. When you sit quietly and notice something simple, like the sound of wind, and you think in English, wind is soft today, the brain accepts it easily.
The brain says, oh, this is safe. I can learn this.
And with time, the brain begins using English naturally during your day.
You know, I think a lot of learners believe something is wrong with them because they can't think in English fast.
Yes, I get that all the time.
They say things like, my brain is slow. I can't think in English. I am not good enough.
And my heart hurts when I hear that.
Same.
Because learning a language is not a race. It's not a competition. It's a personal journey.
Everyone learns differently. Everyone has a different brain, a different story, and everyone's English grows at a different speed. And that's okay.
Thinking in English is not about intelligence. It's about exposure, repetition, patience, gentle practice.
And self-love. Don't forget that.
Yes, self-love is the foundation.
This is a simple but powerful trick. Use English when you make tiny decisions.
Like, do I want tea or water? Water.
Should I open the window? Yes.
What should I wear? Blue shirt.
These micro decisions help your brain use English automatically.
Here's another method. Describe your environment in very simple English.
The room is warm.
The street is loud.
The light is bright.
My hands are cold.
The sky is gray.
No long sentences needed. Just long awareness.
Think of English not as a subject, but as a companion.
A friend who walks with you. Not a teacher with a ruler. Not an exam. Not stress.
English should feel like someone holding your hand, not pushing you.
One thing that helps thinking in English is being present. Being here. Not in your thoughts. Not in your memories. Not in your worries.
Yes, being in the now.
The present moment is gentle. And gentle moments help the mind learn faster.
For example, right now, I'm sitting in a quiet studio, soft lights, warm air. The room feels peaceful.
And I could think in English, the light is warm. The chair feels comfortable. The room is calm. Those thoughts guide the mind slowly into English, not by force, but by presence. I want to say something honest. Your brain is not a machine. You cannot push a button and suddenly think in English.
Yes, brains are emotional, soft, human, and full of memories from your first language.
English is not replacing your first language. It's growing next to it.
Like planting a new tree in your garden. You don't kill the old tree, you just grow another one, slowly.
And every drop of water helps. Every sentence helps. Every moment helps.
Feelings communicate faster than words. So thinking in English becomes easier when you connect English to your emotions.
For example, if you're sad, don't push the sadness away. Sit with it and think, I feel sad today. Simple, honest.
If you're happy, I feel light. I feel grateful.
If you're stressed, my mind is heavy. I need rest.
When English becomes part of your emotions, thinking becomes natural.
I want to share a story from a listener. I won't say their name, but they emailed us last year.
Oh, I remember this one.
They said they had been learning English for 10 years, 10 full years, but they still couldn't think in English. They felt ashamed, even hopeless.
I remember how heartbreaking that message was.
But then, one day, while sitting on a bus alone, they started describing the world around them in simple English.
Just small thoughts.
Yes, they wrote, I see trees. I see cars. I feel tired. I am thinking slowly. It feels peaceful.
So simple.
And then, they said, for the very first time in their life, they thought in English for 2 full minutes without translating.
2 minutes may sound small to some people, but for them, it was huge.
Life-changing. And they said, it felt like English finally opened a door inside my brain.
I remember reading that line and feeling so proud.
Because thinking in English is not about talent. It's about patience. This is something I tell many learners. Shadow thoughts. It means when you hear something in English, repeat it silently in your mind.
Like an echo.
Yes. For example, you hear, the weather is nice today. And your mind softly repeats, nice today. Weather nice.
It doesn't need to be perfect, just a shadow.
And shadow thoughts train your brain to copy English naturally.
Everyone has an inner monologue, a voice that talks all day.
Yes, even while walking, thinking, choosing, cooking.
If you slowly guide that inner voice into English, even once or twice per day, English becomes a natural part of your mind.
For example, you're going to the kitchen. Your inner voice says, I want water. You're putting on your jacket. It's cold today. You're lying in bed. I feel sleepy.
Not forced, not big, just honest.
Many people worry because their brain mixes English with their native language.
But that's normal. That's not a mistake. It's progress.
Exactly. The brain mixes languages when it's building new connections.
It's like a child learning to walk. Wobbly, unbalanced, messy.
But walking always begins with wobbling.
I want to share something meaningful. Every English thought you have, even 1 second, is a victory.
Yes, your brain changed in that 1 second.
Celebrate that. Smile at that because you worked for it.
Thinking in English is not one big moment. It's 1,000 small ones.
Jack, sometimes I think learning English is like learning to love something new.
I agree. It begins slowly. First, it feels strange. Then, interesting. Then, comforting. And one day, you feel close to it.
English isn't just a language. It's a place inside your mind.
A place where you can explore. A place where you can grow.
And thinking in English means living inside that place, even for a few moments a day.
And those moments grow. They expand. They build a home inside you.
So to everyone listening, here is what we want you to remember today. Thinking in English does not start big. It starts small. It starts soft. It starts with one word, one sentence, one quiet moment.
Yes, you don't need perfect grammar. You don't need perfect vocabulary. You don't need speed. You need presence. You need patience. You need gentle repetition. You need kindness to yourself.
Your brain is not slow. It is learning. It is growing. It is opening new doors.
And trust us, your first English thought will come. It might come while you're eating, or walking, or sitting alone, or watching the sky.
And when it comes, you will feel something inside you shift. Something quiet, but strong.
And you will know, yes, I am beginning to think in English.
And that moment is beautiful.
Thank you for staying with us in this long, gentle, deep conversation.
And remember, the PDF of this entire script is in the description.
We hope this episode helped your mind even a little.
And we're always here with you, walking beside you on your English journey.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.